Kennedy is the one that does the coaching, teaching, entrepreneur. So Karina, you went to the entrepreneur first day. How was
amazing?
Amazing.
Excellent.
So
Yeah, the content was great.
yeah, they teach entrepreneur for about 6 months, right? For making it, because you're a startup, everybody's a startup. We're self-employed. I mean, if we're not in a corporate world, if you're in a corporate world, you got everything. But we have to help each other. We gotta be advisor for each other, right? And then kind of give the comments or some kind of, not instruction, but something like advice or something to help you. And this is how we want to go around. So Dali, can you kick off? We're going to go around and introduce each other, and we're going to have Brian talk about a little bit about our project, and we're going to have Mr. Ben Lai. He's the keynote speaker. I'll introduce him later. And then Dali Ma is going to talk about AI. Marketing, because every month there is he's going to talk about, but there is a emphasis for every small business owners. So this month we're talking about marketing, sales and branding, and communication. That's the theme that we're going to talk today all about. Because every month is different, because we need every aspect. Last month was what?
Value creation.
Value creation. So all these things that founder Florian created a book, really thick book, and teaching all the small business, how to and keys to, I guess, maneuver in the business world. It's a whole lot. So we're gonna learn a lot. I know I'm excited to learn from Mr. Lai from like 50 years of experience. So you're gonna learn something new. And 11:30 we have lunch. So I know it's not up to 11. If you could stick around for lunch, please do so. And we're going to network afterward more. So go ahead and kick us off. Introduce short, because you're the guest speaker. I want you to introduce more later. Short.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Dali Ma, and long story short, I do a few things here. So I have a marketing agency over here in the United States, and I also have a clothing label in China, women's clothing. And I do magazine PRs and stuff like that as well. So very nice meeting you guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
I would like here the magazine PRs I would like to ask you what kind of magazine?
Basically magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, Forbes, Time, and I do pretty much all the countries around the world as well. And we recently helped people with Forbes 30 under 30 for the United States, and we're trying to help someone with Forbes 30 under 30 in Morocco, and we're in the process of doing some European publication as well.
Yeah, thank you. On top of this, Dali is one of 100 most influential.
Forbes magazine Asia version, right? Forbes magazine top 100, and he's Oxford graduate. So Oxford is that level of Harvard graduate. So you get to know him. He's a brain. He knows a lot of things. So we'll see. Hi Don. Don, thank you for coming. I'll have him introduce himself after this. Mr. Kennedy.
Hello everyone, great to be gathered with you today. My name is Brian Kennedy. I'm the director of the entrepreneur ecosystem at Impact Business Capital. We are an SBA lender and CDFI, Community Development Financial Institution. So all things access to capital, we are honored to serve. So really looking forward to learning and growing and connecting alongside each and every one of you today. Thank you, Joseph.
Okay.
Thank you. Now, Brian, before moving on, mention that what you just said yesterday. You are the #1 faith-based.
Absolutely. Yeah, so we are the nation's first faith-based SBA lender in the country, first and only. So we really do champion connecting faith and business. And we really love the synergy of that, because when good people come together to do great things, it's really powerful. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Brian.
His business capital network got approved by Arizona and Nevada. Now he could do whole California, Arizona, and Nevada. Darren Winter, we're going to submit it to him. So he's the go-to person for good capital. And Sharina, you met him yesterday, so that's good. Okay, Mr. Lai, just short because I'm going to introduce for you.
Good morning, this is Ben Lai. We have China-US Business Association for the last 20 years. We bring about 6,000 American business into China about 40, 50,000 into the United States. This one is job for business and education connection.
Yeah, a lot of connection. About 50 years of connection. So if you're the one that want to be connected to international, it's not just China. He's been all over the world. And I was told that when he's young, he studied United Nations. He was speaking at a United Nations, and he knows the ex-president of Mexico, Fox. So personally, he showed me all the text messages going back and forth personally. Okay, so he's the guy that if you really want to get guidance and advice. I call him elder because 50 years in business. Come on, he gets the award. So go ahead.
My name is Abed. I run a IT consulting company here in Irvine. We do software for small, medium to large enterprises, which can be a mobile app development, website, but for business applications, it could be a cloud type solution, which is AWS, Azure, and Google type cloud solutions for enterprises. And we are now also doing a lot of conversational AI, so which is if you want to take a call and you want someone to respond to it, so that's a solution we are developing where call center or if you want to do a robocalls, not as much robocalls, but if you want to do a lead generation using conversational AI, there's also one area we are working on.
Okay, good.
Hi, Don Voss. My company is Sigma Analytics. We work with CFOs and financial teams using analysis and optimization to monetize their payment system and help take money to the bottom line, to be able to hire more people, do marketing initiatives, and anything else that they're finding themselves short on cash for. Lately, we've done something really cool, working with universities to help them get money for NIL to get better sports teams. It'll help them update the university, much like Saban did for Alabama, their college football fan. Nice to be here. Good to meet you all.
One of the notable for him is that 30-some years in Coca-Cola. It's a major corporation. I told him, Don, you should meet. You met already. So we're gonna have. You don't know Gus, you don't know Don, but I have a beverage company from Korea that I want both of you to be a director for United States manufacturing. Just for a preview, okay? I want to talk to you afterward. This is how we get connected in this community. Thank you for coming. Doctor, can you explain about who you are?
Hi, I'm Dr. Neda Polar. I'm a scientist, but right now I'm a consultant. Neda Consulting Services is not still on the market, but privately. Helping my granddaughter for his brilliant idea. So if you need any help from the startups to this company.
Can I ask you a question? What is the startup about?
Any startup. No, my startup is mostly if biopharma entrepreneurs, they need to know anything about the strategic things or even logistics of the.
Are you helping startups?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm helping.
Oh, join us now then.
Yeah. I'm fundraising.
Love it.
Okay, I'm Nader Nuri, founder of MindQ, startup targeting cognitive health, monitoring, addressing the widespread demand for addressing people's brain anxiety. Basically, knowing about their brain health and brain performance, we are providing solutions for people, for users, to understand what's going on in their brain, AI-backed solutions, to give people the view of, a very clear view of what's going on in their brain, and help them to adjust their lifestyle to get the maximum out of their brain. We are a startup, we have developed our prototype, and we are in the phase of full production here, seeking visionary investors to help us to get the solution off the ground. That's all.
Thank you. And then?
Hello. Hi, I'm Caitlin Chan. Sorry I'm late today. And I was invited by Mike. My name is Caitlin Chan. I'm the business center manager, branch manager of California Martina. And what I do basically is help business owners get lending, SBA loans, anything that has to do with banking. You can come to me and ask me questions. Thank you.
So on a building, it's called SPA 504. She will do the first trustee, and Mr. Kennedy will do second trustee, CDC. And,
Oh, good.
and the bank,
Okay.
and bank does the first trustee, so that you could only have 10%, you could buy the commercial owner user. You could
Yes,
talk to
yes,
her,
okay, good to know. I'll watch that later. Thank you.
Okay. So all the way from Beaumont, I guess one of the furthest.
Hi, my name is Kiran. I'm owner and CEO of a company called Mapsol. I'm pretty sure you guys all used Google Maps this morning to come here, right? Google or Waze or something like that. But maps actually are used much beyond just consumer level of routing. They're used by engineers, planners, farmers, land developers, real estate developers, you name it. Like anybody that has something to do with land has something to do with the map at the end of the day, or even the waters. So, but mapping has been a very niche technology, and we're demystifying and democratizing it, like bringing it to the end users. So people, like a 200 people engineering company only has 3 mapping specialists right now. We're trying to bring mapping to all 200 people in the company, so there's clear and easy communication through maps.
He's AI related mapping, so today I know you have GPS and all the map, but if you don't know soil, geology, or anywhere in the world, you want to get to know where is the gold mine, where is the precious metal. He's the guy. He has map everywhere, all over. So if you want to find it, that's the AI.
Indiana Jones. I should check the website.
Yeah, please. Yeah, geospatial intelligence is a new thing.
Can you find a mine of Bitcoin?
Sorry. That's digital space. We're talking about geospace. Right? Satellite technology and all that.
Okay, Michael, he's one of the elder in this group as well. He teaches us so much, and go ahead.
Vice versa. I appreciate and admire all of you for coming to an event like this because you want to be different. Too many people that don't want to be the same. I don't want to use all the skills I have, all the expertise I have. So thank you for coming and sharing. My name's Mike Miller, I'm founder of, well, you got to be a little crazy too, because that's what these reports I read from psychologists. You can't be different unless you're a little crazy. Be crazy. My name's Mike Miller, I'm founder of Wildhorse Labs. We're a business growth accelerator. We work with pre-revenue startups, newly launched businesses that are losing their minds because they're growing faster than they hope for and they don't know what to do. So you can see, yeah, I used to have a hair when I did this, but now I just like them. But we know how to do this. We know how to help you with our expertise, our connections, and money. Everybody in our group are investors. We know financials too. Mike Miller, Wildhorse Labs.
Go ahead, Victoria.
Hi, good morning. My name is Grace. I'm Dr. Grace Tan. I'm from China, and my grandma was Russian. My grandpa was Chinese. So I graduated from Xi'anzhong University Medical School. After that, I went to South Korea to get my PhD in Yonsei University.
Oh, I know.
Then I came to the United States 15 years ago. I worked at the USC as international student advisor. After 5.5 years later, I went to LA County USC Medical Center, working for the human resources. Now I just started a small business for the education and consulting services for the international students.
Wow. Talk about international. We have everybody.
Morning, Randy Gonzalez. Company is Shift Agency. We build custom websites, so complete rebuilds from the ground up. Been a developer for 20 years, so have extensive experience with several different platforms. Really being able to tell your brand story is kind of what we specialize in, kind of rewriting content, increasing conversions on your site, making sure that everything's really dialed up on your site. So kind of what we talk about.
Hey, my name is Diego Perez, 24, and I recently started a Christian sports ministry. So we mainly focus on professional athletes or even just top beach volleyball are what I play. I play professional beach volleyball, so we're mainly focused on them and reaching that community with the fans, reps, just like that whole world. and we're starting to go international too. So that's pretty new. We've been doing it for like 3 years, but just recently made it an official nonprofit. And I also just started getting into software, so I work with Randy.
Yeah, if you need a Christian soccer coach, he's also a soccer coach. Christian. We all good. Bingo. And next, we have an inventory.
Good morning. Throw out some of your favorite 4-letter words. Just blast out a favorite 4-letter word.
Golf.
God blessed America. So my 4-letter word is golf. I have the world's first augmented reality AI caddy that you wear on your face. So they're augmented reality glasses. They line you up for your shot. They keep your head down. They track all your statistics. I launched it on Indiegogo to validate the market. With $30,000 in marketing spend, I raised $270,000 in pre-sales. So let's 2 years ago, I hit the perfect shot. I'm an avid golfer, and I thought, how am I doing this, and how can I recreate this, and how can I help other people recreate the experience? Thought, well, what if I had a pair of glasses? So that's where I'm at right now. So thank you for having me, and thank you for the invite.
Yes. How much does this cost?
The glasses are going to retail for about $8.99.
That comes with the app, of course.
It comes with the app, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So my daughter-in-law is an LPGA golfer, some of you know. And I'm trying to have Jason have her become a model for her. So next month is April 24th. Last Thursday of the month, we keep meeting here, same place, same time, everything. So if you could be our sponsor and have a booth, then my daughter-in-law come in.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
talk about your model.
I can wear it just for the picture.
Just there you go.
I can help with that.
I think I can improve my handy because I don't know where it went. With his glass, I know where it went. That's the preview. Sharina.
Hi everyone, good morning. My name is Sharina Warku. I represent Fury. And so imagine you go to your doctor's office and you're experiencing some symptoms. And instead of your physician talking about, a prescription that might help alleviate those symptoms, he also starts talking to you about your lifestyle, and then he prescribes you a lifestyle medicine platform that will help you make the behavioral changes to improve your life. We were talking about how you still feel so young, and that's attributed to lifestyle. So at Fury, we build tools, softwares, and systems for the physician, the health plan, who we partner with, who pays for this, and also organizations who are looking to make their employees or their members healthier. My background is in analytics with Johnson & Johnson. I started in sales and analytics there, and then went over to Amazon where I learned product in retail. And so Fury is my first venture. I've been working with Joseph.
How was it so far?
Amazing.
How was it?
Joseph is excellent, and so really grateful for this community and the chance to meet, talk to other business owners, founders, entrepreneurs. Because you're right, Mike, we are crazy to do this. I was in the golden handcuffs in corporate, lived a good life, but to do this is crazy. But I believe in it and having a great time doing it. So thank you.
Thank you, Sherry.
Hi, my name is Mikhail. First off, this is my first time here. And I gotta say, I've been to a couple events in the area. This is by far the warmest, best energy. And I truly feel a sense of community here, so thank you for putting this together and thank you for having me. I'm the founder of Blue Light Media. We're a social media first marketing agency. We were recently acquired by Hawk Media so that we could offer more solutions for small and medium-sized businesses to grow. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Question, how do you help your clients?
Really, we do anything in digital marketing.
What's that mean, anything?
Literally anything in SMB.
Can you give us some examples?
Sure, so Google search, content creation, influencer marketing, social media ads. This guy's the guy for websites though, over here, PR, you name it, really anything that SMB would need to market their business, we're helping you grow that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Anna is the bookkeeping, accounting. Everybody needs it. Everybody needs it.
Okay, I'm Anna Kovchina, and I'm certified management company is AK Accounting. We go beyond bookkeeping and help business owners to navigate the numbers. We're doing it by, of course, doing basic bookkeeping, but we also offer overall financial support. We are coming and doing like your financial department, and also budgeting and forecasting and looking at where and how you need to grow. Thank you.
So if I need to submit it to Mr. Kennedy or the bank, I need a projection, I need all the financials, she does it for me. And I coach each, like Sharina who needs help, I refer her. So that's how this referral world works. Thank you so much. Anna is excellent.
Yes. And just to let you know, Brian, Anna, she's gonna come in April to Ontario and talk about this financial projection. So she's the lady I was telling you about.
My name is Olga Shatrova. I'm a jewelry designer. I recently opened my own showroom in Costa Mesa, but I spent all my life with jewelry production, with designers, and I make beautiful jewelry with good quality, fine jewelry pieces, and it's really my passion.
So we all make, right.
It's really good.
So we all gonna make money here and buy jewelry. Yeah, before Gus, I like to leave him the last. There's a reason. I like to introduce Beverly. She's our elder as well in AI world.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm really glad to be known as an elder. I'm a boomer, I'm Alpine, Colorado, so there you go. Anyway, so my specialty, if you will, has to do with how AI can enhance your business. And what do I mean by that? My focus is on avatars. So before one builds a funnel or any of the messaging or any of that, you want to make sure that you have the right target. And so part of that development, and that we can now do with the help of AI, is developing an avatar, which means we have focus on one to sell to the many. And from there, we can develop the communication, all of the marketing activities around it, which AI can help us automate. But the main piece is the creative piece of who is your avatar? What is he or she talking about? Is your avatar an apple? You know, all of those different things, and we can use AI to automate a lot of this stuff. So you want to, before you build your funnels or whatever, you can have the most elegant funnel in the world for a vintage Porsche 911, which happens to be my favorite car, when actually what you need is the latest Toyota Camry. So if you have the wrong funnel, all of your marketing is going to be wrong. So my focus is on getting you started on the right foot and then right execution. Thank you.
Thank you, Beverly. You from Riverside, right?
Riverside, yes.
So like Wilma, LA, everywhere.
Yeah.
They came from all over the place. Last but not least, before Gus, I'd like to introduce somebody very interesting. I'm trying to retain him as my client. I have to be really nice to him. He's the robotic guy. So if you believe in Tesla, okay, that drives automatic. Here, close to Mr. Fong. Yeah.
He's cyborg.
He's from San Diego, by the way. So longer than any. But you are in the biopharma. Yeah.
Okay.
So could you introduce yourself?
Thank you, Joseph. It's nice meeting Joseph at the event last week, and I just tried to think outside the box and meeting quite a lot of people. My background, I'm actually a Vietnamese American. I came here as a refugee back in the old days. I escaped from Vietnam on my own to Indonesia, Singapore, South Korea, Japan, and finally US in 1982. I went to Irvine High School here as well as, and then went to college. 2 years in college, and I met the Navy recruiter came and said, "You want to become a doctor?" I said, "Yeah, only 2 years, but how can you become a doctor that quickly?" And I immediately enrolled into the first, second class PA program in Navy. After graduate, I practiced medicine. I managed pharmacy, and my first patient came and I want to see an OB/GYN doctor, and I said, "Oh, I'm it." And experience taught me one thing: leadership is everything, and you have to follow the leaders. And I'm a subject of follow leaders. I got one of the best leaders in the Navy at that time, and become 4-star general later. But from then on, I went back home and found out that PA wasn't accepted by the AMA. Couldn't practice medicine here in California in 1990, and worked at public health here in Santa Ana. Not happy managing STD, infectious diseases. Not happy, but then met a resident there, Patricia. I still hold her visit. She's an MD now, but she's asked me to come and talk to the professor in UCI, maybe do research. I think my mind wandering around a lot, and I was there at UCI, UC Irvine. I did my research there for 7 years. And then with my professor, Gail Lynch, we started a company called Cortex Pharma 30-some years ago. We tried to cure Alzheimer's. Almost. We failed spectacularly, and from then I worked for the biggest GPCR company, Arena, now in San Diego, which is a company that actually initially making the GLP-1 that you know, Ozempic. Wait, I'm sorry.
You guys started.
Yeah, but that GLP-1 we thought be successful as soon as the sold right to Janssen. I walked out the company the next day, but I thought the company that go with the biggest price ever. The drug that can also decrease obesity, but also improving insulin resistance. Janssen developed the drug right away. They just don't want to compete with their old drugs. From then I went to work for the biggest company, Pfizer at that time.
Pfizer, yeah, you know Pfizer.
And managed the first RNA. That's why people during pandemic they get called from NIH. They said, "Well, you work on an RNA program 15 years earlier. Can you join us and figure out how we can make the vaccines effectively?" My background also in infectious disease in the Navy. I managed the infectious disease program in the Navy and do the vaccine also in the Navy. And that's why my involvement. But then I went on and worked for the biggest company in Italy, Alpha Sigma, and same with the biggest Chinese company, Wuxi Aptech. And now I run my own company, Certimed Therapeutics. I have another company, Biotherapeutics. Also, we try to use AI. We work in AI early days, so I remember back in the old days before the pandemic. Reached out by NVIDIA and said, "You want to become AI handler?" I never heard of it, but so work on that. And the good thing that my son at time attending become a software engineer, and he had problem writing code, so I introduced him how you can write code with this program. Even the professor didn't realize that he was using the early program to writing it. But from then now, I think I wanted. My last wish is to want to cure cancers. If you cannot cure Alzheimer's, I think cancer, you can do it. And that's why I started a company, Certimed, we're trying to use RNAi and a specialized nanoparticle, non-lipid, to cure cancer. So hopefully,
I'm sorry for interrupting, but I think we should have a deeper presentation
Yeah.
around your project and about your journey, how you end up here. I think it's too a little bit. We don't have that much time. I would like to.
Yeah, we have too much brain power in this room. Like everybody is a researcher. One thing about Dr. Fang, I like to make a note is he's a good tennis player. He's a really professional tennis player. If you like to play tennis, he's on the contest. And
semi-retired. So I still have other rackets.
And then one of the interesting is he has a cure for cancer, and Pfizer is trying to recruit back. He said, "No, I have my own company now." So that is the secret, that he has a recipe for cancer. So you should stick around to talk to him. Last but not least, I'm Joseph Choi. I am a capital raise strategist. That's what Beverly said. I'm strategist, not specialist. Strategist. So I strategize after I consult with you where to take it to. Like various angel investor, venture capital. There's pool of capital all over, but as a startup, it's not easy. Where do I go? How do I raise capital? Come to me, I'll consult you, Joseph Choi. And then Gus, but not least, before Freud talk about our business here, and Mr. Lai talks about the keynote speaking, and we go on the program with Dali. he has such such an interesting thing that he and I went through last Friday, which I want you to say because it's no use for me to say.
Good morning, everybody. Gus Casino here. I help develop products for individuals and organizations, both in aerospace, medical, and so on and so forth. One of the things I think that Joseph wanted us to talk about is Joseph had brought up an idea. He has a partner who does LED displays, if you will. You've seen the LED displays, you see them everywhere, especially in Vegas. You mentioned Vegas, you walk in, all the LED displays are there, and so on and so forth. So he invited me to a meeting that we had just this last Friday, so that we could now get into the LED display business, if you will, help promote that. So the event was held in Los Angeles in one of the colleges, and we had an opportunity. It was a relatively massive opportunity. It's called LA Walk. LAX is trying to change its name to LA Walk Los Angeles World Airport. And they apparently are in the neighborhood of about $30 billion that they're investing into that within the next 3 years or so. And they wanted to bring in all sorts of primes and subs to come in and help with that. And obviously we got the LED display thing, so I said, let's go in there, let's take a look at that. We had an opportunity at the college to have a big conversation. They were explaining to us what the program was going to be all about. So I said to myself, this is an excellent opportunity to stand in front of all these individuals who are about to make a big splash into the LAW workshop and so on, and spend on there. So I said, how am I going to make a splash on this? It's the very first thing I was thinking of. Here you're talking about a gigantic auditorium with standing room only. You've got all these individuals that are trying to compete for the business. So I say, how do we compete for that business? You can't be shy about this. So the very first opportunity I saw is there any questions out there? Absolutely, we got questions. So we raised our hand, we got up there and we said, hi, Gus Casino, Roboto Productions. We do LED displays. Wanted to know, how do we get into this after we've already done this in Dubai and some of the other airports or whatever. So here you are in a room full of individuals that are about to reshape LAX, if you will, and we had an opportunity to do that. As a result of that, I think we got very, very well connected. We've got an investor meeting coming up on Friday. We've had Anna and Edwin, a couple of major players on there already contacting us about that. And not only that, but we actually invited all of them to come see our 30,000-foot square warehouse and showroom in Carson, California. So here we walk into something that nobody knows our name, and we leave where everybody knows exactly who we are. So that's the kind of community here of the kind of things that we could do together. Thank you.
Talk about resilience and you know what? Having what do you call it? Become smart. At the meeting, it was appointment only, and we forgot to make appointments. So a lot of people are going into that room, appointment only, line up, right? Here's a sweet talk. Gus comes around to the influencer, right? At the registration desk, ask her, could you let us in? So he works so like really sweet talked her into it. So we got in before all these people lining up, and we had.
What's really interesting about that point, Dave, is that we actually, when we first registered, we first looked to see who is it that we're talking to, and the individual we were speaking to is Ellen D'Amato. Ellen D'Amato is the PR, used to be the PR for the Los Angeles County. So she is very, very well connected. Immediately became very friendly with her whatsoever. And then we went on and we had the big conference or whatever, and everybody says, okay, we're going to have the breakout groups now, and we're going to go what they call Matchmaker. Matchmaker was this room in which you have an opportunity to talk to the primes and the subs right off the bat. We didn't register for anything like that. So what do? We go right back to Anna. Anna, hi, how are you? We've already made a very, very good connection with Anna. Can you get us in there? We can get you in there. I mean, she's very well connected. So she went on there, and we actually ended up, I think, better connected than anybody who even had an appointment on there, because we spoke to several of those individuals, which we were able to get appointments and things of that nature or whatever. So that's just the way one goes about, and this is the kind of opportunity we can do in groups like this.
Because of communication, that's the theme of this month. Communication, marketing. He knows how to sweet talk. That's kind of the communication. And that's how Mr. Lai has been doing business for 50 years, established relationship all over the world. Now, without due delay, I'd like Florian, he's the founder. Because of him, we have this platform. that we could all meet freely and discuss freely and have a relationship freely. And that's because of Rory. And I appreciate him so much. And he also has a Carlsbad like this, and also Riverside. And you're gonna start in Rancho, hopefully. Redlands. Yeah, Redlands area. And last meeting there was a lady from Beverly Hills. We want to start in Beverly Hills, so we have more connectivity and connections. Go ahead and mention about
thank you so much for being here today. But before we are in rush, we don't have much time, so we're gonna keep it very short and sweet. So I'm gonna give you a QR code from Raphael's Kitchen. So we have this wonderful cafe and sweets because of them. They're the sponsors. So if we want to have them as a sponsor next month, I really encourage you to scan the QR code and support them. Yeah, because they're so kind with us. So I'm gonna leave this here. This here. So we want to try to prove we are
Are we passing through? Yes. Please.
Yeah, keep one.
And,
we want
because 10% off if you keep this flyer, and it's a really nice bakery and restaurant. So it's not just croissants.
Yeah, we're gonna send this to them. So with this in place, by the way, in half an hour we're gonna have QJ Kitchen coming.
Yes.
It's a Chinese, I can say, traditional Chinese cuisine, right?
Yes. Did you try it? Is it good?
Oh, yeah, I did try it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, amazing. Very traditional.
Okay, it's coming 11:30, so stick around for lunch.
So before moving on, I would love you to scan the QR code and register. So if you did this on Eventbrite, it's not enough. We want to see who is here right now. And I really appreciate to be part of the community, to engage with us. Until you scan the QR code, like I say most of the time, and Mr. Ben, I'll let you see if I'm right or wrong here. Businesses do not run out of money. They do run out of the relationships. Am I right?
Yes.
What do you use? Money are coming second, right, Brian? Yeah. No relation, I know you're the community builder, so you know better than most of us. How important it is to have the right people around you. So this is exactly what we're building here. And we'll talk a little bit about the word bright. Are you done with the QR code? You all understood, good, thank you so much. So, this is our Bright Business Club, but although we have the Bright Business Clubs are one a little bit bigger umbrella, which is the Bright Business Project, because we have an online program and we have a methodology. I wrote this book a while ago. It's called Bright Business Operating System. We have one big mission to help entrepreneurs to build a purpose-driven business. And the word purpose is not a cliche. We'll talk about this later.
Anybody can buy that book on Amazon.
Oh yeah, it's going to be the new version. This is a little older, but yeah. So overall, the key word in this little definition here, what is the Bright Business Project, the word collaborative is the key word. We're here to collaborate. We're here for meaningful relations. We are not here for transactions to exchange business cards and go home like it happened a few days ago, 1 minute. I ended up at home with a bunch of business cards and I'm like, I don't know what is this. We're here to build, have one business card or build a few of them, but you know exactly who's behind that. So, we're here a community of business experts, executives, and business owners. Each person, I bet each person in here will have a power of decision in that business. It's not like, there's nothing wrong about the channel comments, but some networking events, you don't know who's behind, who you're talking. Am I right? Sometimes people are just selling you, that's very so transactional. Here, each person, so far I understood, has the power of decision in that business. That's a big thing. But we gotta stay like this. So going back to the book, well, this guy here is still me. Yeah, I use myself as an avatar because I'm an entrepreneur, I'm a business owner. When I talk about business, I'm not a guy who's just hired by, I don't know, some agency to promote entrepreneurship. I'm a hardcore entrepreneur since I was 19. In fact, I started being financial independent when I was 7 years old back in Romania, when I started recycling empty bottles, but this is not a story. So as an entrepreneur back in my days, my early stages, I understood if I do not have a methodology, if I don't have an understanding of how the business is going to run, I'm going to be all over the place. And one of the biggest lessons, the big mistake I did, running from good workshop to good workshop. So now we start focusing on running the business. I was changing workshops. The better the workshop, the better the speaker, the facilitator, the more confusing. Oh, I need to learn now how to build it, how to incorporate my business. LLC, MLC, whatever we have in Romania. Then, oh, the accounting is so important. Oh, this is important. So now I'm all over the place. But it's not a step-by-step methodology. And that was young. The biggest challenge, like I was saying yesterday at Ontario Business Incubator, AMPAC, at Brian. The biggest challenge in my early 20s was to delegate because I want to have time, I want to have fun, right? I didn't know how to do this. That's why I wrote this book. But then with the overall strategy in mind, I understood if I do not have the right business experts around me, the methodology is not going to help me at all. And I understood the value of having a good accountant around you. Again, back in Romania, laws was changing. Even here, it's the same thing now. I thought Romania was different, but no, everywhere the same. You need to have a good experts around you. Do you agree with me? You need to have a good marketer. I ended up having marketing knowledge and opening a marketing agency in the States because nobody helped me back in Romania. So I had to learn all this, to design, to do other things in marketing. So you understand the value of having a community of experts around you. So like Joseph said at some point, the Bright Business Club is nothing else but a board of advisors. I can learn from you, I hope you can learn something from me. But however, a book, a board of experts are still not good enough. We need clubs like this where people can meet face to face, in person, shake hands. I went to old school, probably like Brad, right? I love hugs, I love to shake hands, I love to see people, come on, right? We need this. And we want to be, that's why we start, this is the point, that's why I picked on you, Sharina. We want to have clubs, but the clubs is not just a bunch of people coming together because they have nothing to do, they're looking for leads. I'm looking for the right leaders, the right people I can vibe. I was talking to Joseph a year ago when we met, on LinkedIn. We just connected randomly. But having a little short conversation, I understood he's the right person I need to be around. And lift him up. And we are still here together after 1 year now. A while ago, before meeting Joseph, I met with Mike, right? At the Chamber of Commerce on Oceanside, the CEO, Mike, the other Mike, right, introduced us. And bang, it was just like they had coffee and understood Mike is the right person. So this is how we started the calls back. And then guess what? So now we walked in and she took the leadership of that club. And now she's going to leave. We had last Tuesday, we had a meeting, a celebration meeting, but she's going to go to all the way up north to Eureka and she's going to start the club, right, this club. So it's all about power. That's why the other day, last meeting, the first meeting when it happened in Riverside, right? I asked you to stay close to us because I know you have what a leader for a private business club should have. So we have inline, online, we have in-person programs, clubs like this. And then I understood in between, we need to all keep on going, improving our business. We have a topic of the month. We talk a little bit, not much. We have guest speakers. But we have a dedicated business lab. This month we had Edgar, a member from Carlsbad, from San Diego. He had a lecture about copywriting, how important it is. And then we have mastermind group. Once a month we meet online and try to stay accountable. If most of the members, they cannot come every month from all the way from Oceanside here, but once a month we all can meet online, no matter what, if you are in Redlands, Riverside, Carlsbad, Irvine, we can come once a month for 2 hours and meet and talk about our business journey, and hear more stories like this. We need this. This empowers me. It's so good. I want to be part of this. And then we have marketing and sales. Once a month we meet, no matter what. This month we talk about communication, marketing, and sales. But every month we need to understand what we do to generate more leads, convert leads, generate sales, and so on. How we build ambassadors. Every month we should focus on that marketing strategy, and we do so. Last month, Vali was talking about he showed us some tactics and strategies. So all this online workshop presentations like Dali's one, It's an opportunity for our members to shine, to show their skills and educate us. So it's a win-win. I don't know as much as he knows about marketing. I think I know something, but now Dali has an opportunity through one of these programs here, online programs, to shine. Okay, before that, he can share on social media. So we can do all of you. If you are members of the Bright Business, you have an opportunity to shine. Another thing about our Bright Business Club, like I said the last time, we started launching our magazine, Bright Business Magazine, and we're going to feature our members. She's Tsunami. She was running the club till Tuesday in Carlsbad. She's a wonderful lady. On top of this, each member has a business card, like a profile. This is not my idea. Anna, she came with this idea, blame her. Yeah, we're gonna have a Zoom meeting next week, where all our members should have one page like this. And if you scan the QR code here, you can see the magazine online. And you can read some case studies, some stories about kind of like this, like Joseph. And you can learn about us. And then on top of this, we have a book and expert, so we try to promote as much as possible our members. Just to be featured, only to be here is not good enough. For me, personally, as a member, I'm also a member, right? I want our members to get maximum exposure. Everything is possible. We are very member-centric. We support, we trust each other, and we should grow together. But on my end, I have to do everything possible to help members shine. So this is done. We have few, I'm not going to talk about this. We have few in our close private community. We have opportunity for members to generate events, generate workshops, create appointments, and all this help us to funnel, to stay focused on helping generate leads. We'll talk about this next time. Not enough time today. Now, I promise I'm going to put you here, Srina. Next month, we're going to talk, today we're talking about communication matrix, and Dali and Mr. Ben will cover this topic. Next month, we're going to talk about business KPIs, right? And the main goal is to master the connection between OKRs and KPIs. Probably you all know what OKRs are, objectives and key results, right? We have an objective, we have a goal, but then you might have to measure that goal. For this, we're going to have our members, Anna, and I hope Sharina, she's going to be our member, and next month she will talk about KPIs because she has everything we need to learn, right? We have all the resources we need to learn from you. I'd like you to scan the QR code if you feel like, if you want to join us next month, the same location here.
April 24th. So last 23rd?
Next month is different because we
Oh, okay, 23rd and Thursday, right?
Wednesday.
Wednesday 23rd of the month, April, please, same place, same time.
Okay, I didn't know we were going to change the
Only for April.
Okay, I didn't know, so I have to go and
Change it.
Yeah, I will.
It'll be 23rd, guys.
So please register, and I'll update you the date.
You're also going to be sending out emails, I will.
Yeah, I always send emails, mass emails, so please, if you do the QR code for attending today, I'll make sure it's up.
This one is pointing to today's event.
It's today's, yeah.
Oh, okay, we will change the QR code. You had it for today's event.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, my bad.
So, you have more, or?
No, I think I'm done.
Okay.
So I want to show you one of the webinars of our members. So when you member of the Bright Business, yes, you will be more encouraged to take your webinars. And the beauty of this is to have, let's say if I'm going to start by myself to put a webinar, maybe nobody's going to show up, or how much it's going to cost me to help me to cover this. If I don't have a community, right, and I want to put a webinar, how much money is going to cost me to create a little engagement, have people, right, to attract some, generate some traction. To have some people to sign up and listen to me. There's got to be some money, right? And here, we have like 10 people, we can have between 10 and 20 people, our members, who's gonna listen to you. They gotta spread the word. And this webinar helped Joseph to talk about his specialty, his skills, helped him to shine. I record this. So now we're gonna have shorts, we're gonna have enough content to help him promote on social media and so on. The same thing with Mike, because Mike and Joseph, they are working together, so it was a good match. Also, we had Anna having this, and I'm waiting to see that edited webinar. And we're going to continue like this. So far, this is the last one. You can This should be good, the QR code. This is our master calendar. So if you save your master calendar, you're gonna see all the online and offline meetings.
Not push back it from here.
Oh, can't see it? Okay, well, come and see me. I have the hard copy and everything. So just this is the idea what the group is all about.
Would it help if the lighting goes down a little bit? Is that possible?
So far, we covered till now, this is the last one. We covered the methodology, purpose, inner leadership, pain solution, and last month, value creation, and today we're here, communication, branding, and marketing. So we do need for me to move on. I have only one slide with that communication, and I'm done. But what you just saw today, or what you just heard today about the Gus and Joseph experience is nothing else but communication. When you talk about sometimes communication between branding, marketing, sales, but the way you talk, the way you behave in certain circumstances, that's more powerful than probably all marketing strategies and all the tactics and all the how to create algorithms on social media. This is real lesson about communication. So anyway, we're gonna cover this month the communication strategy. We have two guests. We have Dali after me, and then Mr. Bank at the end. We're gonna close the session. This is another event here. So to understand my approach to communication, it's pretty simple. I'm in the current state, the current state can be a product I want to promote, or it can be a situation I want to move on with. So I'm in the current state right now. I want to have that ideal state. Going back to our story, like we just the Gus story, Gus and Joseph story. Right now they're a little bit late, or they have some challenge, or they have an intent to get something. What is that future state they're aiming for? They want to get connected. Right? And that's an ideal story for this. Who can help them to move from where I am right now, having a product or an idea I want to place on the market, I want to connect it with the guys from LAX. I'm here to get to that ideal point where I can meet the right people. Who can help me? Who is that? The better you understand, remember in the back when she was talking about having the right avatar, you have a product. But if you're in a situation like Gus and Joseph were, who can help you? Who's the doorkeeper? Anna. How do you talk with Anna? Short attitude or being nice and polite? Communication, right? That's how you open the heart. And then the question of in our case, let's say if we talk overall about the product, now, because we have some startups in here, we need to understand the customer journey. But in order to understand the customer journey, they need to understand what is your feature. Well, who's selling the product? Oh, let's talk about golf, right? You have features. You've got goggles you're selling. They can have all kind of crazy stuff. I checked the website. But they're coming in place because you are solving the pain. You're paying really for something. For people like Joseph, who struggle with the goal, right? Or people like me. So the better we understand the pain we are solving, the easier it is to have a relief, and then to move from having just a feature, because at the end we are not selling features, we are solving pains. Do you agree with me? This is what you're selling. So the better we understand the product, the better we have an understanding of what we want an ideal state. We want our customers to be delighted. Going back to the Googles, you want everyone, like especially people like me, to be super pro golfers, right? So I'm gonna be delighted. I'm not gonna look at the money. If you make me look good and shine on the golf course, I'm like, ooh, $8, $1 is nothing, right? So it's completely different value. You don't sell dollars. You make me feel look good on the golf course. So if I'm delighted, I'm gonna do what? Pay the price you want, you're asking for. You're gonna reach yourselves, your target, right? At that margin, that price you are looking for. And then guess what? I'm going to refer, I'm going to be an ambassador for you. But you know what the step 3 here, the purpose achievement, we are a purpose-driven business, or we are aiming to being a community of purpose-driven businesses here, so we are looking for our purpose. You stand up for what? Sometimes the word purpose is something, what value you bring to the community. So we want to be sure here we achieve this in ideal state. And we're going to do this understanding the customer buying journey, what they do, what is the awareness, consideration, decision, purchase, expectations, and such. The better we understand the customer journey, the easier it's going to be for us to send the right message to the right people at the right time to do what? Trigger the right behavior. That's it. And I'm done with this. This is the overall my thinking. So I would like now to have.
I would like to have Mr. Lai come up because I want you guys to take away something from Mr. Lai. He's gonna leave to Atlanta for good in 2 months. So before he leaves, pick up pick up anything that you need advice right now for startup business. So I'd like to have Mr. Ben Lai come up. He's an international businessman. He's the president of China-US Association, and he's been doing that for almost 3 decades. And I'm telling you, he's full of all knowledge, and he has a basket that he wants to share with you today. Go ahead.
Thank you, Joseph. When I see this morning, many years before it started, I have something to remind me. About 40 years ago, I came to the United States 46 years ago. I was an immigrant. English is my number 4 language. So sometimes I can not speak very good English. Bear with me. Ask a question you want to. It was like that. It was a full-time chamber of commerce. The CEO asked me, he said, "Man, you a major marketing. You can help us. Build a site. We need another member." I said, "Let me check." So what I did, market research. And I come out all data and strategy. After 3 years later, the frozen chamber from 200 to 1,000 members become the biggest chamber in Orange County. How do I do it? It's a very important one, core value. This two. When I look at this one, what do you see the sign B? I saw Bentley. Bentley means rich. So create value in the future. Not only relationships without value, not going to hold on that much. You need create $1, $2, $10. That's called value. So next time you want it, I'll show you how do I from 200 some member to 1,000 member. This way I did it. Without value, they'll fall apart. It will start like that. 20, 30, 50, 80. Very interested. Yeah. And I think we only have 20 minutes, so you can ask me many questions you want to. You must be first curious. How do you get a 6,000 business into China? American business. Why do you follow me? I used to have about 20 to, yeah, this is how we get in the local and global community together since 2005. Which one? Yeah. This is China US Business Association. This one I did. You can have this one if you want to. Actually, I'm married. We have very unusual marriage. I share the story. One time, there's the biggest HD lot. You know, California is number 5th largest out in the world, right? Who live in here most? California. Not Caucasian. It's called Latino.
I'm Latino, by the way.
You're Latino?
Yeah.
Okay. So one time there were 100,000 gathering celebration. Our stage giving award to all the senior mayor, congressman, senator. Congressman looked at me and said, "What the hell? How you got in here?" I said, "Oh, you know, I help the homeless." And no. Something about you. So what's popped in my mind? Marriage. It's hardest part for me. Marriage is, oh, I know, your wife must be Latino. He took me to the stage, said, for $100, said, "Benjamin is your president of history, only one, leader, not Latino." "Where's your wife come from?" I said, "No, my wife not Latino." "No, I thought your wife married must." I said, "No." He said, "How?" I said, "Besides, I married 4 times." 4 times? "No, I know. One must be Latino." I said, "No." I said, "Tell me," I said, "you met someone in Argentina or Brazil, speak 2 different languages, and you met and fall in love and decide marry and live in Washington, Tokyo." He said, "You're not going to survive it." And I talked to him, the congressman. we are the couple. International marriage, live in third country. He said, you cannot survive. I said, we're the couple. So he said, you're scary. You can cross border to here, to our leader. You're scary. I was only one Latino leader. After that, he said, you have a lot of rescue power.